Club Penguin over its lifespan has had over 100 parties with many different categories. We have seen parties themed around Puffles, Halloween, Christmas, the Elite Penguin Force, and even parties set around water. In the early years, the parties weren't as large as they would once be, and were very basic, each one following the same pattern. You log on, check out the rooms, get your items, and maybe do an occasional scavenger hunt once in a blue moon. In this video, I will be going over the top 3 biggest parties Club Penguin has ever thrown. I looked at many different aspects to determine these top 3, from the amount of new rooms, the party mini games, storylines, items, marketing, and even new music. Alright, let's get started. The number 3 biggest party Club Penguin has ever thrown was the 5th Medieval Party, which occurred in May 2012. It was the first ever medieval party to have a full thought out storyline, and introduced us to a brand new villain who has never made an appearance today since this party, Scorn the Dragon King. Scorn first appeared hundreds of years ago, in which he threatened the peace within the 5 kingdoms. Scorn would have taken full control if it weren't for the brave heroes who defeated him with their dragon blade. Aside from the big storyline, this medieval party featured a mini-game, which was rare at the time, 10 brand new rooms, a marketing campaign, new items, new music, and lots of writing. And that is why the 2012 Medieval Party respectfully takes the number 3 spot. Moving on to the number 2 biggest party Club Penguin has ever thrown, we have Operation Blackout. It was more than just a party to some players, including myself. It goes down as the best party Club Penguin has ever thrown to many, many players, and for good reasons. It was first revealed to us in a sneak peek video in 2011. Almost 6 years ago. All we saw was a Word document with ideas for the event. Rumors about it continued to circulate, and a little more than a year later, in November 2012, the event started. A total of 16 rooms were decorated, with 7 of them being party rooms. The entire island was also darkened, considering there was no sunlight. As the party went on, the rooms got colder, and you could actually notice it. Rooms had 3 different phases of snowfall, and at one point looked pretty much completely covered in blackness. Operation Blackout also contained the deepest storyline in Club Penguin history, with Herbert destroying the Elite Penguin Force, kidnapping highly ranked members, and completely and utterly taking over the island as dictator. He even renamed the island to Club Herbert. The newspaper was changed to reflect island life under his rule, and several catalogs were rebranded to match his style. Every single room, with the exception of the fire and water dojos, had their tour guide messages reassembled to match Club Herbert. 36 rooms to be exact. This was the only time this has ever been done before, where all the tour guide messages were reassembled. There was also a brand new minigame called Ice Jam, in which you had to move shapes around to get the key through. Club Penguin also created a short animated clip that showed Herbert's solar laser being destroyed, and closed the book on one of Club Penguin's biggest mysteries of all time, revealing the director of the Elite Penguin Force. Oh, and we also cannot forget that a brand new mascot was introduced, Herbert. He was meetable and walked around his island. On the marketing side, Club Penguin went all out. They created an in-game sneak peek video, a commercial that played on television, a Disney Game On event which also played on Disney Channel, and even had the party advertised in cities like London. Blackout also contained some of the most dark and urgent music Club Penguin has ever seen, alongside tons of brand new costumes, jokes, riddles, and other sorts of writing. Needless to say, Operation Blackout was indeed one of the biggest, if not the biggest party in the history of the game. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The biggest party Club Penguin has ever thrown in their 11+ year history is the Star Wars takeover. Yep, a takeover. Back in 2013, Club Penguin dedicated a lot of time into their takeovers. It wasn't just, rooms, items, and that's pretty much it. No, back in 2013, Club Penguin went all out on their takeovers. Incorporating the Star Wars brand into Club Penguin was something the team and players had wanted to do for a very long time. When Disney bought Lucasfilm in 2012, it finally became possible. The Star Wars takeover had a total of 18 rooms decorated. All of them but one were party rooms, meaning Club Penguin created them from scratch, which took more time than if they wanted to add decorations to a room. The party introduced 3 mini-games which were never seen before. 3 brand new mini-games. One which had you shooting stormtroopers with snowballs, while the other one had you flying into the Death Star, avoiding all the blasters. And a lightsaber battle, which was a brand new social feature. On top of the 3 minigames, there were more than 20 plus new Star Wars related costumes, a little storyline that had you on a mission to save the island from being blown up by the Death Star. Before the party even started, there was construction at the dock in preparation for the Millennium Falcon landing. The Death Star could also be seen in the sky a week or 2 before the party started. On the marketing side, this was the biggest party Club Penguin has ever advertised. They created 3 3D animated commercials for the party, one that aired on television, another one you saw when you first logged in, and one that played at the end when you destroyed the Death Star. Those 3 commercials alone took a tremendous amount of time and work. It just showed really how much Club Penguin wanted to get the word out about this party. Oh, and Disney also aired a Game On themed around this takeover. The sheer magnitude of this party was never seen before and stands as the biggest party in Club Penguin's history. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed learning about why I believe these parties are the biggest ones Club Penguin has ever thrown. I'd love to hear which parties you think were the biggest. Perhaps you agree with my 3? Leave a comment below with your top 3 and let me know why exactly you chose them. Have a great day and I'll see you guys later.